Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio to Prayer for Peace. I'm Alba Morales, live from Annapolis, Maryland. We invite you all to close your eyes and to feel the serene and sweet love that permeates everything in nature. We open up our minds, our hearts to the superior minds of the spirits who have already walked the journey, the path of living on planet Earth. And we reach out to them, asking them to guide us and protect us during these moments of prayer for peace. And we call upon the name of our beloved Father, Mother God, to protect us and give us inspiration during this gathering together. And so be it. Dear friends, welcome again. We are going to share our screen. We are reading the book A Happy Life by the spirit author Joanna de Angelis through the mediumship of the medium Divaldo P, Franco, who already is in the spirit realm. And this is chapter 132. And it's a great reminder about the circumstances that are surrounding us, especially nowadays, that we see and we feel that things are shaking, either because we watch news or we read the news, or because something is happening in our communities, in our personal life, but everything seems like is out of order, out of balance. Well, it's because we are walking in a moment of transition as an individual spirits, as a collective, as a planet Earth. So there are different events that are helping us to shape the new world of regeneration, in which happiness will prevail and goodness will prevail over evil as an ignorance of the good. That's basically it. So Joanna is reminding us here how we need to act when we are going through these circumstances. She says that the natural events of human existence are seen as misfortunes, natural events, and she names some: the loss of loved ones, accidents with long-term effects, financial ruin, emotional downfalls, earthquakes, and other calamities. And she says, this is natural. This is part of living in a planet of the third order, a planet of trials and expiation, in where we learn through these experiences that are painful, but is also the consequence of our very own actions in the past, in this lifetime or in previous lifetimes. So this is not just because God decides to punish us, because God doesn't punish. No, it's pure justice and love. We ourselves, in the contrary, as an individuals, as spirits with free will, we made our decisions. And for every single decision, there is a consequence. For every action, there is a reaction, as we read in the Spirit's book. So these natural events are the consequences of our actions. Albeit even earthquakes and natural disasters, even so, We are contaminating planet Earth. We are mistreating the home, the house in which we are living right now. That is this beautiful, gorgeous planet. So it must be consequences for our actions. So she says that while of these natural events are clearly serious problems, they do not qualify as real disasters. And we say, what? They are not. They are not. It's when we study child development in psychology or in education, it is a natural progress, biologically speaking, for a child, for a baby that is learning to walk, to stumble, to fall, to hurt himself, herself, to try it again, and to stumble, and to get frustrated, etc., etc. So all these falls are moments of learning, and every time this toddler stand up and try it again, it has more knowledge about how to coordinate his arms and legs because he or she wants to walk. So we, spiritually speaking, dear friends, we are a little farther than toddlers. We are like talking about spiritual evolution, we're like teenagers. Oh, teenage years. They are hard. They're beautiful, but they are hard. So she says, all these things, they're no real disasters, friends. They are lessons for us to learn. And she said, these disasters become real for those who allow themselves to be abandoned by their effects, whipping out life's higher objectives. So it's our attitude in front of the situation that we shift everything. Everything is here in our mind. So the way we decide to see the events is the way that this is happening. It's going to affect us? Yes. But it's going to be easier if we have a different attitude in front of them. When we know how to deal with these setbacks, we can benefit enormously from them. Like the athletes that are training for the Olympics, day in, day out, several hours per day, trying to reach new records against their very own record, right? And when they go to the Olympics, not all of them, they get the gold, the silver, and the bronze medals. Out of 50 that participate in the event, whatever it was the sport, just 3 are classified. So what happened with the other athletes? They don't deserve the medals? They do, but it must be something that they need to learn about it. Probably this is not a good example. But what we're trying to say, it is a process to get the golden medal in life, morally speaking, spiritually speaking. We will fall, we will have setbacks, we will live through disasters and calamities. We did it in the past, and for sure we can do it now. We can do it when we are with the eyes set in the horizon, further in the future. And we know that we are going there to a world of regeneration. After that, to a world of happiness. To a world in which Jesus is living right now. And even further, because that's our destiny. We're moving now for our prayer. So we're going to close this to stop sharing. Beloved Father, Mother God, we are so very grateful for the reminder that Joanna de Angelis brought to us today. We are so very grateful for this holy school of planet Earth. And we ask you to help us to see things differently, to shift our minds and understand that the obstacles and difficulties in life are no punishment from you. You that are the eternal source of love and grace and beauty. Help us to understand that we need to learn that this is part of transforming our very own selves. And in order to grow, we need to learn the lessons. So give us the capacity, intellectually speaking, morally speaking, to grasp this knowledge. And if we are in the midst of these calamities, of this suffering, Father, give us patience, give us resignation, give us the faith to reach out to you, because nothing is impossible for you. And also, if we are not going through tests or lessons, help us to strengthen ourselves in the service to others. Because if we are not suffering at this very moment, for sure our brothers and sisters, they are. We take turns. So it is important for us to extend our helping hands to others as we receive the help from the hands of the good mentors, of the good spirit guardians, and our friends and our family. And we pray for peace. We pray that we understand and grow in solidarity, in fraternity, learning to respect one another, learning to reach out to one another, learning that all of us, no matter what, we are going through difficulties in this lifetime. And we pray for our brothers and sisters in distress, for those who are currently living in moments of war in their countries, so they have the resilience and the faith to build up the peace that they need. We pray for every nation on this planet and its different leaders, political leaders, social leaders, scientific leaders, anybody who got the responsibility of leading a community, a group of people, so they get inspiration from you and not from their selfish ways. May each nation of the planet receive the blessing of peace and harmony, so we can move forward and progress in a more amiable environment. May your love guide us always. We are forever grateful and thankful for your unending love and faith in us. And so be it. Dear friends, we wish you a beautiful weekend, a weekend of reflection and a weekend of resilience and acceptance of our trials and tribulations. See you next Friday.